Okay, there are a million ways to be a good artist, but how do you be a good audience? Have you ever thought of that? Have you? Do you think? Okay. Um, Depends on like how are you experiencing the art? As in, are you through watching it through your phone or are you watching it live? I'll divide this into sections. If you're watching an artist live, there are certain ways you can be a good audience. There is it's not exactly a rule, but it's just like a nice gesture you can do to your artist so that they know that they are doing a good job. See, their job is to entertain you. If you show them that you are entertained, message received, right? There was an audience member who after my set came up to me and was like, you were so good, but I did not know if we could clap or dance in the restaurant. So sometimes audience members think that this place is too it's not gonna work if I move at this place, you know what I mean? And I only know this because it happened to me. So sometimes audience members think that way, like the audience who may not have been there to just listen to you, but you just happen to be there while they are continuing with whatever they are doing. It can be a little odd for them to go out of their ways to make sure that they inform you that you are the reason why they are having fun, basically. One of the ways you as an audience member can show appreciation to your artist is by clapping after a song. If they are playing a song that you really like or you love and you're enjoying what they are doing, it's making you and your friends and your family also enjoy what you're doing. Simply, the easiest way to do is just clap. Sometimes restaurants are too big, right? Like the venue is big and your artist can't see you. You could clap loudly, that's also cool. Or if you're near the artist, you could just clap. We know that. We've learned that in school. Another thing is you can get on the dance floor actually. You can always genuinely take the show away if they are playing a jive number, if they are playing a dancey number. You're free to dance. It's just a minute or two. You don't have to give a whole performance. You just have to have fun. You want to have fun. So why stop there? You know what I mean? You can always dance near your table or near your artist. We as artists love that. We love to see you have fun. You should totally have fun. Another way you can do something is if your musician is open to requests, watch out for that actually. Give them your requests. You might think, oh, what if they don't know the song? Oh, what if they are playing this kind of genre, but I want to listen to that genre, it may not fit. There can be a lot of what ifs, but go beyond that. Shoot your shot. Ask your artist if they can play this song, and if they can't, it's okay. You can always give them another request, so you can always give them more options. Like, I like this artist, can you play something by this artist? You know, something like that. You can always do that. Please request songs from your artist. They love it. I don't know, I haven't met anyone who doesn't love it, but yeah, we love it when there's a request. Because for me, sometimes, so I don't usually play slow ballads on a gig. I feel like I like to play dancey numbers, something that keeps the head bobbing and the body moving, you know what I mean? But sometimes someone would request something like My Heart Will Go On. I love it when someone requests a ballad, a diva ballad. I've spent a lot of time learning my craft using those ballads. So I think I have the most fun singing them, and I think it sounds great outside too because I have given so much time to it. So normally I would get requests like My Heart Will Go On or Skyfall by Adele. And I am having a time of my life when those requests come. You can always tip the musician too. Some venues, when you're playing a proper show, like audience is coming to see you, the organizers would announce to the audience that you can always tip your musicians. So yeah, that is a thing. It's totally up to you. You can give them whatever you like. I once got a chocolate, which was very sweet actually. You can tip them money too. That's also like a very normal thing to happen. Another way you can support your live musician is take a video of them and upload it on your social media. It could be Facebook, WhatsApp WhatsApp status, Instagram, anything. Share it on your story if you are an avid story poster. Share it on your post. Tag your musician. Ask them for their Instagram handle. Tag them. It helps people that you care about know that you had a good experience, and in a way it's you sharing your good experience with others. You know what I mean? Next time when the people that you care about want a good experience, they will trust this artist more because you posted it. You know what I mean? So yeah, another way you can support your artist and you can be a good audience is connecting with them via social media or phone number or WhatsApp or whatever. Take their info, connect with them. Most likely your artist that you see live is doing something on social media. Most likely. It just happens to be your case right now. Musicians have to have a very active social media going on as of right now. They might have original music out. You might like their original music. That would be awesome. You might want them in your in a party at home or a birthday at home or some other venue that someone in your circle might want a musician. You know what I mean? So you can always connect with them, save their contact, support them on social media, which brings me to the social media aspect. What do you do when you see an artist and you want to give them support and you want to be a good audience on social media? When you see their post, give them engagement. See, the algorithm works in a different way as now as compared to before. The number of engagement a particular piece of content, for example a reel, decides uh, how it'll grow. If you see your favorite artists post a cover or their original music or anything creative, anything that you like, give them a like. Like, it's just a double tap. Do that. You can comment. It's always nice to get comments because I'm mostly speaking to a screen. If you comment something, that means I know someone's there on the other side of the video. You know what I mean? And it's like it helps build connection with your audience. And as an audience, it'll help you build a connection with your artist too. Likes, comments, and every other thing that you can do to that post, like share it to your friends or save it on your device or save it on your app, whatever app you're using. Yeah, these are the couple things that you can do to be a good audience. And for social media, I think pretty much that's it. But this I think this video was more about how you can be a good audience as for your live musician. So yeah, these are the general stuff that you can do. Bye.